Hi guys, I'm Jerusha and you're watching Jerusha Tour TV. I am here today with my February favourites. I feel pretty happy because that it means I am going quite well consistently with favourites. I did January and now we're into February. This again is going to be beauty and fashion luxury favourites of mine, and then I'm going to also include Mussie's favourites. I wish Mussie was here to do his own favourites. He will. One day he will come and do his own favourites. Today he is with his nana. He's with my mum. So he's unable to do his favourites. But I will show you some of Mussie's favourites for the new mummies out there, or mummies or parents in general. That is for you and for me just to go over. If you're not interested, you may skip. If you find me boring, you also may skip or just exit out of this video. I've been told that a lot lately. But that is my life at the moment, so let's get started. Starting out with makeup, I told you guys that in my last video that I had fresh light in my sunglasses collection video. I had fresh lashes. These are them in a duo pack that I had picked up. So I picked up 2 of these, so I have 4 sets. So these are the Koko Lashes in the style Misha. I wanted to show you the packaging up close. This is them up close. You can see they're really fluttery, and the best thing about these lashes is they're on a really thin band. I always recommend trying lashes if you're trying for the first time on a thin band, because it is much easier to control rather than a thicker band, which is a lot heavier on the eyes as well and not very comfortable. So as you can see, style Misha from Koko Lashes. So that's my first beauty fave. My second beauty fave is in this little beauty. This isn't a fave this month, but this is a shameless plug of my Louis Vuitton Toiletry 15 in monogram. But the item is in here, so I'm being honest. God, I love this thing. Truly, honestly, guys, it's amazing. This beauty favorite is back to my Essence Cosmetic lip liner, lip pencil in the satin mauve 06. I used to absolutely flog this thing in my older videos in our last house, and I loved it. And then I went off it for a while and I was doing gloss, really lots of saturated gloss. My Revlon gloss, I always link it in the description bar below. But in the last couple of videos, I've gone back to this Essence Cosmetics lip pencil in the satin mauve 06. So I've got a few of them here. So that's the newer pencil here, and apparently the formula is not as good as the old one, because the old one is super creamy and oh my gosh, so nice. And these things are cheap as chips. They're like $1.99 in Priceline. Next beauty fave is this. I am super stoked that I kept this. It's the Tarte palette from Tarte Cosmetics. If you did follow one of my videos from that haul, I did tell you that I returned the In Bloom palette. It just was too similar to my Modern Renaissance palette. I don't love this as matte. Even though it looks sleek, it totally marks with your fingers from foundation hands. But I'm really glad I kept this. It has a gigantic mirror, which is great. But these are just such beautiful, creamy, pigmented eyeshadows. And I'm just really enjoying this palette. Colors I'm mostly enjoying are, yeah, that's right, innocent, chic, well, bold. Basically all the ones that are a little bit dusted out from the imprint of Tarte that says Tarte embossed in it. But innocent is gorgeous, chic down here and bold here, and I think this is called whimsy. Yeah, whimsy in here. Loving this, just loving this palette. Sorry for the reflection because it's, you know, Juji gold. The other palette I've been absolutely adoring in this month of February is this NARS bronzer in the color Laguna. I also showed you this on that haul. It is such a fantastic all over bronzer. If you've heard people rave about it on YouTube, that is because it is true. It has got a slight shimmer to it. This probably, I don't use it as my main contour, but it warms up the contour a lot, then warms up all the chin and around the top of my head. Very much like Max Give Me Sun, but a lot more ashier tone. It's not as really red, warm undertones. Like it's really a lot more, yeah, matte and ashy. It's just really beautiful. So that's the NARS Laguna bronzer. I have to say I've definitely gotten back into nails. I've let them, the last 2 fills, just grow out a bit too much. I was keeping them short, just trying to be more mumsy, but I need a fill, as you can see, and I do, every time they're like, do you want to cut them down? I'm like, no, a little bit. This is the color that I've been rocking for a good part of February, and this is back to the Tarte Cosmetics Dare Eat Nude 162, which again, I wore a lot in old videos, a lot. This is so old that the label's worn off. I'll show you on this one. I used to wear this quite a lot. This is Serendipity. No, this is absolutely blue. Sorry. I used to wear Serendipity a lot, and it was a similar kind of chalky color. This is a blue color, but that's what the actual logoing looks like in silver foiling. It just says Nail to Go, Essence Color and Go. Sorry. So just like that, but obviously on the Dare It Nude, it's just completely rubbed off. But have been loving being back in this color. It's so beautiful, a chalky, mauvey kind of gray nude. It's just beautiful. Dare It Nude. Okay, lastly, for kind of beauty faves, a fragrance. I have been coming back to my Burberry. I found this last year when, well, I was pregnant, and I found it way too strong to even wear when I was pregnant. Once I had Mussy, I didn't really wear perfume at all, because you probably shouldn't around newborns. But I found it way too strong when I was pregnant, but I've come back to it now. It's got this beautiful kind of tortoise shell top to it. It's got the little Burberry ribbon, and then it's got my Burberry in gold foiling. It is like a absolute bunch of flowers, big bouquet, very just very, yeah, fresh, whimsical. It gives you that sort of like spring, like yellows and golds, that kind of vibe. Very, very high notes of pretty, like really, really pretty. It's not like musky and, you know, that sort of thing. It's like you would smell someone walk past and you'd follow, like you'd be like, oh, it smells fresh, like springtime. Okay, moving on to Mr. Mussy again. So moving on to my baby. These are his favorites and my favorites for him. I cannot tell you how obsessed with these I am. He is, no, he's not, but I am. I have almost collected all of these little lunch boxes. So these are the little size, and they are the Zach collection, Zach Designs, and you will find these kind of everywhere. Kohl's, Woolworths, I think they're in Kmart. I found them in Spotlight. I have collected every single one in like the boys section, and now I really want to get him like frozen. Pretty sure if I bring him home a Queen Elsa lunchbox, my husband might go crazy, but hey, no judgment. He can have a Queen Elsa lunchbox if he wants one. So it's all of like the current sort of Disney Pixar movies that, you know, that are going around for the kids, and all the little characters, obviously, Thomas, and they are these, and Spider-Man. I've collected all of them. My Dory one's upstairs. They're so cute. So what I love about them is that they're completely interchangeable. So if I lose this lid, it can go on a red bottom, and so on and so forth. So obviously they are Tupperware, and they seal perfectly. So if I've got maybe a yogurt in here, or some pureed fruit, or some grapes, or his pumpkin, you can also take the lid off, or just unseal it a bit, put it in the microwave to heat it up, to put hot food in it, put cold food in it. These things are so cool, trust me guys. And then I think this is Zach Design as well, but I got this. This is his swimming bag. Mussy's doing swimming lessons. He's had his 4th swimming lesson this week. And this is the Dory movie, obviously, Finding Dory. And this is in the Zach Designs area as well. And I got this at Spotlight, and it just holds his all his swimming towel and swimmers and things like that. And it's just so cute and colourful. Definitely one of my favourites from Mussy. You might have seen it in my last vlog. This is my Oricom monitor, video monitor. I was super hesitant to set it up. I have the Angel, this might be out of range, hang on. I have the Angel Care verbal monitor. Verbal? Yeah, this is totally out of range. We're way too far away. This is the video monitor. So the small little video camera is sitting on top of his crib. It's held down by double-sided tape. So because he looks at it, trust me now, he's like, what is that? I think he's just gonna grab it, which I'm sure he will. But the things you can do with this is amazing. I can talk to him down here. You can have multiple cameras and have all different views. For right now, Mussy is going through sleep training. I'm doing controlled crying sleep training. He's doing really well, but for me to watch what's going on in his cot, this is so good. I didn't think I was gonna like it because I thought I'd become obsessed with watching what he's doing, or it's way too, like, I don't want to hear that he's crying when I can hear him crying. Like, I can hear my baby, so I don't know, I find it far too anxiety provoking. So, but however, for sleep training, which is what we're going through right now, I'm really happy with it. And last two things from Mussy, I did end up getting him a brand new Jellycat security blanket. And this again is the Bashful Bunny. In Australia we don't, I think these guys are from the UK, and yep, London. And in Australia we don't have the other, the website has other designs. So there's like a little owl, and there's a bird, and there's like, you know, an elephant and whatever. And I wanted to get something else, but there wasn't another style. So that's okay, because Mum's told me, look, if they really start to get attached to this security blanket, you're gonna want multiple of them, and Mussy is really attached to Bunny. Okay, next up, a few luxe fashion items for the month of February. I actually don't have a ton of favorites because I'm very true to my favorites, but I have been reaching for my Louis Vuitton Agenda PM, the 6-ring PM, and this is in Damier Azur. I say that this is kind of like my, you know, like life agenda, meaning it has all of my details in it that I need on a daily basis, which it's true. There's my little sticker page that I've made very fun and festive. And yeah, I feel like I've been reaching for it more and actually entering all of Mussy's appointments, my appointments, things like that. And then going back to it. I think the problem with an agenda, a paper agenda, is you've got to really go to it, come back to it, and remember all your appointments are in it. A lot of people ask me still about this pen. This is a little tiny pen that I picked up from Kiki K. They don't do this pen anymore. I picked up 3 of them because I knew that one day they wouldn't. I don't, however, use this. It's great to have it when I'm out on the road in case I don't have a larger pen. But I simply I have big handwriting and I can't write with a pen that size. I just like to keep it there so that I do in fact have a pen to write in it. These two are favorites, and yes, they are super matchy because I'm gonna try and do a what's in my bag Wednesday and show you my what's in my bag Wednesday, which might end up being quite a bit of a mess, but it is a Damier bin party. So this is my Louis Vuitton zippy compact wallet in Damier bin. I have, when did I show this? I can't even remember when I last showed it to you. A couple of videos ago. Do I have anything? No. Hang on, yes I do. We'll just take out some cards, shall we? So this is the original design, which is the flat lay design. I've done my review on this wallet. I told you it's my one wallet tag. It's my holy grail, like, life wallet. I love this thing, and it is definitely a favorite. Whenever I'm out of it, I miss the fact that I can have all my cards and not have to carry a clay or a separate card holder. This holds 10 cards, and then you have all of these compartments under here for extras, and I just love that I can get it all in one. Which makes me think that I still still meaning I did go and check out an Insolite wallet with Serena, and I still think I could do an Insolite wallet because it's flat lay, although it is really, really big. And then it made me think, I saw Wendy, the Loving 50, hi love, happy birthday. She had her birthday recently. I saw her unbox her Pon zippy wallet with the big tassel, and I was like, maybe I could do a zippy wallet because I saw her video, and that's an accordion wallet, but I do like flat lay, but I was thinking that, not quite sure. If I did do a zippy wallet, like the accordion, the big zippy wallet, I would do it pre-loved because I'd want something festive in that. Like I'd want like the roses, Stephen Sprouse collection. It's the best collection. I love that collaboration so, so much. And I wasn't collecting back then, but Marc Jacobs collaborated with some of the most amazing, amazing artists. To go with it, down inside the bag I'm using, hint, hint, is this guy. And I'm really loving this because receipt hell down inside here. And the reason being, if I shop, if I get something, if I go to a shop where I know I can return, I just take the receipt and put it straight down in here so I know where it is. It's not maybe in my wallet, and why can't I find it in my wallet? So say for example, yesterday I bought something from Target or Kmart, and I know that I probably won't like how it looks. So I put, is that receipt? I put that receipt straight down in here, and when I try it on later today, I will know that is where it is. If I need to exchange it or return it, this guy is perfect for that. And if you don't know, this is the interior pochette to a Neverfull, which I picked up from one of my subbies, Stacy. Hi Stacy, because I really wanted to just have this on its own. I do not have one of the new Neverfulls that this comes with in it. I have the older style Neverfull, but it goes perfectly, so now I have one in my Neverfull. My last favorite, truth, have to be honest to my favorites, is this guy. This is my Louis Vuitton Palm Springs backpack in the PM size. I rock this for the most of February. I am honestly obsessed with black calfskin on monogram. When I went in to Louis Vuitton Westfield Bondi Junction last week with Mussy, I tried on the Keepall in the Mikasa line in the 45 size. It is so divine. The black calfskin is something so sleek about it. And that's what I enjoyed so much about this guy. As I told you in that video, my What's in My Bag Wednesday about this, my husband doesn't like it on me. I told him to get his life. He said, I will, but I just won't be around you when you wear your little tiny backpack. Okay, that brings me to the end of my favorites. Yeah, that was a mix-up. It wasn't really that much this month, but as I say, I'm true to my favorites. I don't just throw a whole bunch of junk in here just to show you guys. And I love having my little Mussy part now because it just helps like share what I'm liking as a new mom, and you know, that's my life. That's what's happened to my life. I've had a child now, and you know, God willing, we might have more. So that's just what my channel is about. It's about what is happening to my life. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Giving us thumbs up on YouTube now is really good for our channels. It shows that we are in really good standing. I love seeing thumbs up from you guys because I know that you are enjoying my content. Maybe you don't comment, but you can definitely hit the thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already and you wish to do so, guys, I would really appreciate that. I will see you in my next video. Take care. Peace.
Our whole world is a garden. I've always dreamt